forgot.
Good morning. Yeah, well, someone what? It's opening time. Well, someone's gotta work around here. No, you're not gonna do it. You might break a nail or something. Okay. I should go shower and dress.
You don't do that in the mornings?
See, I was just saying this to Beatrix. Perhaps we shouldn't wake up as soon as we open.
That sounds like a personal problem for you.
Yeah, I mean, you have to commute to work, or they have to commute to work at least. I was not hungry. Where did you get? What is that? I didn't know what.
It's steak and kebab.
You made that?
Yeah, it was very easy. I didn't use them.
You made this.
Yeah.
She
Was
shows
this like
promise.
a leftovers?
No, I made it.
Have you eaten?
No.
Then enjoy your sport.
So I made a big mistake. I went in, I should have been invisible. I kind of forgot that I just teleport in. Hey Gromit, thank you. How are you doing, by the way? You doing okay?
I need help with my corset. Just saying.
Very well, dear.
Isn't it? Who? What? I don't know who she was talking to. Oh dear. Oh well.
Whee! Cup of here.
What on earth am I hearing?
That was close.
Yeah, okay. I need to change first. Oh my god, okay.
Are you changing, dear?
Don't come in. Evie's naked.
I'm pretty sure she's used to being naked.
You come to watch?
Do you come to watch? He's asking.
If you admit it, I'll let you see.
I'm not here to watch. I am no voyeur. You wanted me to tighten the corset, correct? Or did you want Beatrix to do it instead?
You know, I think I trust you a lot more than I trust Beatrix. No offense, hon. You should go run the reception.
Wow,
I'm running
Belshio, thank you very much for the tier 1.
You can come in. Good job.
Do you not want me to tighten it up in your room? And not in the hallway?
If you must.
It does make sense. You never know. There's been quite a few situations where people who are patrons who often come up to the 3rd floor it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing
Yeah,
it.
I love not breathing.
Sadly, that's how corsets are meant to be, dear. Are you floating a little bit? You seem a bit taller.
You know what? I might be. Wait. No, I shouldn't. Hold
Did
on.
you grow?
Was that better?
You still seem rather tall. Did you have any recent adjustments?
No, I am my normal height.
This must be some extra high heels then. Okay, how is that, dear? Comfortable?
Wonderful. Well, that's not a word I would use, but it'll do. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Any weapons, items, or consumables?
What are you wearing?
Do you not
What are you
recognize
wearing?
May I
a cloak, dear? Have you never heard of one before? Or seen one?
Oh, I didn't think you could get any more pompous.
I know how sentimental you feel towards your garments, but having variety is a good thing.
You look good, I'm just jealous.
If you like, I could show you where I got it from.
Oh yes, I do need to show you where I get half of my clothes from as well. Can't wait to show you the underbelly of Saphira City.
I was gonna say, is it from this Saphira place you mentioned?
My clothes, no. These were gifted by our amazing, or your amazing leader, Zach. My other clothes are more
Welcome to
severe in make.
McDonald's. How may I
He did have very nice taste.
You say that one more time, I'm going to Welcome to the Vix Inn.
Welcome to the
Good evening, dear. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm here. I was a little early, I guess. But I'm here. Fine.
Korea work.
You're perfectly fine.
That's new. That's not.
Do you wish to run the bar?
First,
I can do that.
you might talk to
Please.
the lady in the beautiful Lunita dress in there. But do you have any weapons, items, or consumables with you, sir? Yes, that looks like a weapon.
Good morning.
Looks
Or
like a weapon.
evening.
May I take them and put them in one of these boxes?
You might want to help run the bar.
That's a nice. Wait. Okay.
Or Beatrix.
I'll be downstairs checking inventory.
Place the Wix in.
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't have time to get into the voice, just immediately started doing it.
A room is for one night. If the gold at night. No. You require any services task at the bar?
Yeah, thank you, VRCRP, for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Kazuki. My character assumed that we still only have 2 barrels full when we gain the more blood from last session? Okay.
Welcome to the Vix Inn.
Can I
Do you
just
have
say
any
something?
weapons, items, or consumables with you?
Oh my.
Yeah, I carry my handgun with me all the time. Yeah. Where would I put this?
Sorry, which one are you pointing to, sir?
I will store them for you.
Last one.
Thank you.
The last one?
Wow.
Let me double check. The snake?
Ah.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm just visiting with Cupcake.
Pardon me? There you go.
Welcome to the Vix Inn. Enjoy your stay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Simon, do you remember how much the snake oil is?
When food runs into your door.
He puts down 15 gold.
No, dear. You need to have some certain tact.
Cupcake just realized.
Yes, they are food, but only if they're willing.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah, they probably might think you might be like.
Oh.
And that's because they're human, then, well, they cannot walk into the lion's den, I'm afraid.
I might want to do that. Whatever you did.
Yeah. I don't know what to call it, but I'm thinking. Have you watched Doctor Who?
No, Cupcake blank.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Call yourself what you are, android, and that's what most people assume it is.
How was your awakening, lady of the house?
You wanna have a look?
Somebody from the mirror.
It was not too bad. Certainly a lot better sleeping around when Sebastian isn't here.
If someone asks,
He was quite demanding.
simple. That rumor might break being around here, but
Ooh.
Hmm.
you're gonna be. It's a big.
Pardon me.
I think we're a way better company than Sebastian.
Sebastian had a certain air to him, which was quite insufferable, if I'm honest. But Evelyn does have a certain roughness to her,
Yeah.
which... Hmm?
Air in him, like a
Air
heart.
to him. No, dear. Like an aura. The feeling
Oh.
you get from someone. How about you, dear? Did you rest well?
Yeah. The couch is very comfortable.
It may not be a bed, but it is certainly comfortable.
It's better than the ground or the sewers.
The sewers. You slept in sewers? Please tell me you've washed since then.
Me? This is all fresh. Since I'm here, I showered at least once a week.
Could you at least make it 4 times a week, dear?
think.
You
4 times a
Think.
week?
Yes.
If my lady wishes, I will.
Yeah, no, you could probably do that. I don't know how.
Or at least,
Remind me.
Some BS work. Cupcakes,
or at least before we open for work.
'cause it's cheaper and cool.
We don't want to have customers coming in complaining of odors. Dear, show some tact, please. Don't do this out in the open.
You're lucky I ate before you came here.
And how are you today, Simon?
I'm fine.
Good. Did you rest well?
I want you to go over what exactly you have been saying to the people as they come in here, please.
Okay. So first I say good night, sir. How are you doing? Do you have any items to consume with you or weapons? And I collect them. I put them in the box. And then I ask if he wants to stay for the night. A basic room costs 50 gold. And then I wrote cupcake, 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 cupcake. Because one of them is called Cupcake.
But why that many
You only need
times?
to write. You only need to write their name once.
Okay.
Don't rip out the page. Just
Hello,
use a
Arcane.
new one.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Should I stop writing?
Well, maybe perhaps. Simon, will you? Can you write for them?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Miss Evie, I hate to interrupt, but I believe a man wants to do business at the bar. Courier.
Okay, great, fantastic. Also, are you even using the quill?
It was there.
Okay,
Simon?
please- yes. No, I understand. Also, please leave the front door open.
Did you steal the... Where did you put it? Pretty, you don't have it.
Hmm.
Put your pants down.
There's what?
No, do not do that here,
No.
dear.
Keep your fucking pants on. No, then
He
grab
stole.
another
He
one.
stole. He stole.
Beatrix, dear, we do have magic.
Who's in need of doing business?
The
There's
quill gets
anyone.
cleared up every time.
Is this something we can talk about at the bar, or would you rather you do this in private?
Well, it's good to see that you're acclimating well, Beatrix. Although, there are still a few bumps in the road.
Oh yeah, true. There's no guest. You don't need to right now. Oh,
Been a courier most of my life. Also specialize in shadow illusionary magic.
really?
Can also fight if need be.
I'm not going up that creepy ass staircase.
Okay.
Not feeling 100%. I'm sorry to hear that, Arcane.
Rocco Vendale.
That is a fair point.
I see. Do we have a courier?
It's a lot of books.
No.
Is Gigi in service?
Reach the book better.
Was he not here yet?
He is in service.
We have one. Gigi. Although I have not seen him for quite some time. It never hurts to have more than one. Although they would need to go through a trial. At least, I feel. But then again, that was the old lord's way of doing things. He might do something different. Evelyn. I am struggling to get into the voice so badly.
Come with me. Is it Rocco? Come with me.
Very nice cloak. Looks very warm.
Thank you, dear. It is. Thank you very much for the follow, Jakul.
It's really
Yes.
quiet today, but
It normally is on Mondays.
true. True.
Everyone is resting from probably a enjoyable weekend. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to get into the voice. Especially when you've just woken up.
Forget Cupcake carrying speed with him.
Yeah. We're just doing a circle now. That's
I'll be sure to double clean the rooms just in case.
Cupcake doesn't drop anything, don't worry.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Just saying.
A most perceptive individual.
I'm not saying you would drop anything, I just... The smell is throwing me off. I don't know what it would do to other patrons.
I'm sure we have some level of perfume, perhaps.
Firm. I'm pretty sure Miss Violet has something stored somewhere that I can use.
More
I just
than
can't leave
likely,
the bar
yes.
Right now.
If you like, I could man it, and you can go look for it.
No, it's okay. It's okay, I'll wait. You're perfectly fine. I'd rather you not have to lift a finger.
I appreciate the consideration, dear. Although I am very capable of taking care of things.
I know. I'm not saying you aren't. just don't know the. I think she has it locked up, and I don't know where she put her key.
Yeah, she does like to she does like to keep things a bit organized.
Mm.
So there is this.
My voice is all over the place.
They do like crazy stoner rock music.
It does feel like the winters are lasting a little bit longer nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Do you live here in Gale, or
This is true.
just a passer?
I think I'm gonna hang over by the fire.
Spend some time in Vale. Mostly pass around.
I overheat pretty fast.
Awesome.
I mean, if you want to sit outside, we can sit outside. I mean, just anywhere not close to the fire is fine. You choose, I guess.
Why are you wearing this towel?
There is a place over here you can sit without a fire, if you prefer.
Our people
Well,
have a
that
lot
be-
to offer.
Right here.
I understand
Shelter.
that.
This is normally a fireplace, but it's not lit right now.
Rooms. Which this could be your room. If, as I said before, you are useful to us. Not only that, will you have the safety of the family and people here. I feel like that is more than I can offer at this moment in time. You see, I do not have much to my name.
I think I could have done with a little bit more sleep.
You're like the
From a
only
filthy
person I know here. So
Okay.
yeah, no, that's fair.
I am building
Would you like
myself
to
a
rest?
This is a whole
No, no. We are kindly open.
The interest
Are you planning to stay over?
it's spreading.
Hello, welcome.
Well, is there something I can get you to drink, or?
poke around if you want.
Mm, perhaps a little bit later, but it's a bit too early.
We were already attacked by them.
Would you mind giving this to my
We're
friend?
in urgent need of finding out who they are. And more
He would take it.
not?
And if you
Are
need
you
to make up
planning to
some
stay overnight?
excuse of you, I don't know, sending some message
hell, why
to them
not?
on the behalf of the Vix Inn,
I'm not gonna
you
leave
may
without my
The basic
time.
room
be it in good
costs like
faith
50 gold.
to see what they truly
Can you
want.
write?
I'm just gonna go check the storage over here.
Camille. Spell it however you want.
I do not know the lands of Gale. I imagine you know them better than I do.
Yeah. I feel like I have a better idea of this place.
If you require any other services, you may ask on the bar other workers.
I see you in the weirdest of places.
If you want
It's the fucking place.
you get
Place full of undead. What do you expect?
I mean, fair. Okay, never mind. I'm not surprised that you're here. Hello.
Oh, you need your weapon.
Cupcakes here with
Excuse me, Simon. I need to speak
small
for a second.
girlfriend.
I'll keep an eye on them.
And do I need
Cupcake
to
won't
use
say
gold now?
why,
Or?
but Cupcake has no worry about them being around people who like to suck blood
Yeah, I got you.
for reasons.
Kill some people. Have fun.
That's not what they see. Best way to put it.
No, I figured.
No, Cupcake wasn't about to bring up a kid.
There are other drinks, other alcoholic drinks,
I just pick a room.
but normally they do have some form of blood with them. You can have them virgin, which stands for no blood. I think I might need to take a sip of my water.
Yeah, I go to the meat rack occasionally.
Hello, welcome to
So
the
the
Vix
rules
Inn.
are up.
I come around.
Do you have any weapons, items, and consumables?
Well, nice to meet you.
I would need to confiscate them by put them in the safe.
My lady, should I go see if I should do something about his cough?
Yes, please.
I mean,
Also, any of
you can ask him what is wrong with his breathing, but normally people like to keep these things quiet and private.
just didn't know if I could help.
I can understand. It is a bit concerning that he's coughing so much. Has Evelyn come upstairs? Or is she still down there?
Yes. She has come up.
I see.
Simon, dear. Where is the lady?
Beatrix is showing
I'm assuming that she has recruited the courier.
I believe so.
With no... Actually, dear, if you would,
Yes.
go check up on our new employee.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey there.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing.
As you look at him, you see a big gash at his throat and just blood.
Black pudding. Well, that's hard to come by.
Perhaps. But over here it's quite the delicacy. For obvious reasons.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's necrotic healing.
Not necessarily someone who engages in the whole blood thing, but black pudding is pretty good, so I guess I'll take that.
Are you healer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is that?
Tins is a healer, I just don't have my combat.
That would be
Here's the gold coin.
Tangle coins. Thank you.
It's a 2 + 3.
Not a problem.
Which is so
I'll be with you in a moment.
Can you call Cass?
Oh my god.
How does it feel about doing a death roll?
Some squeaky floorboards, huh?
Damn it, Cass! It wasn't him.
Hey, guys! Can you come give Nox a death roll? He's a fucking idiot.
Can I what?
Come give
What you see before
Ken
you,
Nox a death
his
death
throat
roll.
is slit, and
He did
it
something
doesn't look
stupid.
like it was done by a blade.
What?
I
It's
don't know.
pouring constantly.
Just you might want to come down here.
And there's a trail of blood back towards the room.
It doesn't.
How did this happen?
What is going on down here?
Your new
bleeding out
employee
here.
is...
Can you do me a death roll?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the
My
fuck
major
is going on down here?
My major flaw is if I talk too much, I start bleeding from my throat and could possibly kill me. And I rolled very poorly, and a medical roll even failed.
Imagine if he dies on his first death roll.
Yeah, I really hope he fucking does. He deserves it.
Wow, this is probably the shortest lived employee. Tanzia, could you know how to cook, correct?
Are we cooking him?
No.
Time for the meal?
There is a customer upstairs who wants black pudding. Could you get that for them, please?
Yes, of course.
I will see to this.
I hope he
Max,
lives.
I need you to go to a channel, please.
Sorry.
Squeaky floorboards, huh?
Yeah. Really squeaky floorboards. How can I help you two?
I already got my food in the works. I guess you can go down.
Excuse me, dear.
Of course.
Tanzia,
Yes.
you will need to prepare the black pudding, I'm afraid. I'm not
I
really one
will.
for cooking.
I'm just waiting to. No, that's fine. I'm getting the other order first as well.
Understood. Is he dead? Living?
Do you need... I'm...
Appreciate it.
Give me 1 second and I'll get your tears.
Do we have any healing potions? Blood to offer?
Would
you like to...
Yes, we do have some blood to offer him. If that would suffice for him to heal.
He's told me that he's a pure blood vampire, so... Get him something to help him. Also, do be advised.
We could give him.
He will be staying in the room down here for some time while he completes his job.
I see.
It's a little frazzled.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you.
So treat him as a guest.
I believe that was 10 as
And
well.
please make sure he stays alive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot read right now.
I see. Wait there, dear.
You know the stuff that you take and you put something together?
Oh, yes, what do you want?
Okay, hold on.
No reasons.
Is levitation part of your skill set?
Is everything okay down there?
He says, written on the page, if I speak too much, it causes my throat to open, to which caused all this bleeding and ruckus. Sorry for the mess. And as you look into his room, you'll see just like a just pool of blood by the fire.
I see.
Too many questions were asked. I had no choice but to answer.
That is understandable. We are quite the inquisitive bunch. But you could have probably written something sooner. I'm sorry that someone did not present you any form of paper.
At least the food's good.
Didn't have anything to write on. Or a pen.
I see.
Now I do.
Is that a glass that you have procured previously? Or is that something that's just stuck to the table?
Yeah. Been quite interesting 20
I see. I'll go get you a glass and some blood. I'll be with you in a moment. Okay. Trying to do her voice is really difficult. Evelyn.
Yeah, wasn't your head off your body like 5 seconds ago?
What? Yes, it might have been. I mean, wanna see a magic trick?
Sure, surprise me. Like one of those old Halloween costumes. Pretty nifty if you ask me.
I know, right? I am pretty nifty.
I'm done with my meal. Thanks.
Thank you.
Is that what you're known for? Your little magic tricks?
No, I'm known for striking fear into my opponents because people think I'm a big liar, but honestly, what I do, I'm a very honest person, and I just arrest a lot of criminals. That's all I do. People hate me for that.
I'm sure people's PTSD of the Headless Horseman will probably be enough to scare them.
1 grunt for yes, 2 grunts for no.
I throw my sports at them, and then I shoot a gun at them most of the time.
That'll do it.
Apologies, dear.
Wait, maybe it's the reason why I
Yeah.
take weapons that inflict as much pain as possible.
Hopefully it does the trick.
You do what you gotta do.
You're having a better day than we are. How are you?
I'm doing.
Sorry again for the trouble and thank you.
The floorboards were squeaking.
You're fine.
Screaming almost.
just had a death in our basement.
I'm sorry that the place is a little bit
That'll do it.
sequestered away somewhere.
I mean, I suppose, to some degree.
Prefer it this way. Quiet.
Be bad if we had a light.
Yes, silence is quite nice, isn't it?
You are not
I'm
wrong.
not sure what you mean by
Probably the
that.
best room for it, if I'm 100% honest.
You know, a live person.
I know.
Due to the Lord's wishes, I hope you find yourself at home here. You're free to use the furniture as you will, as long as you don't damage it. And if things need repairing, please let us know.
Thought they had the hotel rooms in there. In rooms.
That is the second floor. The third is for the
If you bring down a mop, I'll clean the blood.
and our VIP.
I'll bring one down. We are currently somewhat understaffed. Normally is on the Mondays, I'm afraid. I will be back in a moment. Would you like me to close the door behind me? Yes, morning voice is not particularly a very good thing for me to do. It is very difficult.
Hopefully you'll do a magic trick and disappear.
I'm normally a bit too lax in the mornings, so when it comes to these kind of things, it is... I need to make sure I'm consistently doing it.
I don't know. Welcome to the Vix Inn. We don't question anything here. I just work here.
I don't. You'll have to remind me on what your drinks are. I see them, but I don't remember what they
Okay, one moment here. It's the last bite. It's let me see. The last bite is the spicier one. Human's blood. Spider venom in human's blood. The sunlight. Incandescent sunlight and spice.
Here you are.
Human's blood.
If you wish to put it away, it is upstairs.
Gentle moonlight is alcohol that's pleasant and sweet. Sheep blood, she does some rum.
There should be some logs by the fire as well if you wish to warm yourself up. It is still a bit chilly nowadays. Winter seems to have shifted quite a lot since 3 centuries ago.
That could be with red or white. Cold carcass is sour, meant to chill your whole body.
If you need us, we will be upstairs.
The death
Yes.
blossom
Simon, could you be a dear and go make sure
is
the man
human's blood,
walking around
nightshade
our
and
inn,
gin.
the one that gave you an
Lycan's
authorized
tears
weapon,
is
is not doing anything stupid.
very rough and
And
smoky
we're going to
taste.
the third floor. He's friends.
Lycan's blood and bitter beer, and snake oil, which is unknown in the ingredients, but it has a bite to it.
Death blossom, please.
Death blossom, okay, one moment.
Nutcracker on his back. I can definitely see how. Kazuki.
25, please.
Hold on, I have someone in my ear. Yes?
The third floor is off limits, correct? Or is it just they can peruse but not go into the rooms?
It's just off limits. No one can go up there.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
So how long have y'all been open?
You mean the whole lifespan of this building? 150 years.
I just found about this place now. Well, better now than never.
Yes, well, we do have a veil around the gale, which,
Protection.
yes,
Oh,
it prevents people from coming here that do not know about it. So you must have heard about it through some sort of newsletter or word of mouth.
He's a nice rabbit.
Or perhaps the
Yeah,
internet.
Definitely so.
I know the internet's quite modern, sophisticated.
Don't know about that complex kind of stuff.
Our things are a bit more archaic over here.
I can say the internet doesn't know about this place.
Really?
Oh,
Now that is a surprise.
kind of wondering.
Definitely a
how
word of mouth
it goes.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word of mouth.
Sorry, dear.
Time before this
Well,
place is
if it does, it's not
public knowledge.
really talking.
Yes, it does seem like a few
I
certain
don't know.
individuals
Full of
has
caravans,
heard
so
about
they
it
usually
and
travel
has spread the
wherever
word,
and
I
wherever.
guess.
Stories to tell.
But yes,
I'll have a cold carcass.
cold carcass. Tanzia, could you...
Yes, of course.
I thought the cold carcass was a meal. Shit.
You don't want that.
That'll be 15, please. There's your cold carcass.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm checking every group and thread and listening to everything.
Is there? Okay, actually, is there a drink or am I just not
Thanks for
seeing
the
it?
food. Gonna walk around a little bit.
There's actual drink.
You may peruse the ground.
Is there something that I'm not?
People at the back.
Are you not able to interact with things, dear? Okay, one moment. Here's your
How are
cold
you
carcass, dear.
feeling?
Thank you.
Sorry for the difficulties. If you go downstairs,
How
there's
do
a
I do
vase, the left one.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll be right back. Pardon me.
It says written on this thing, doing fine. Where do I put the broom?
I will deal with that, dear.
Pardon me. I need to get past you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna show you the room.
Okay, we're good now.
An easy mistake to make,
I'm no
dear.
longer struggling. Thank you.
You are
Thank
fine.
you.
I know you said third floor is for master and mistress, but I think I do remember being guided up there to an inn room. Sure that's only for them?
You may be mistaken. This floor above us and this floor counts as the first.
Do you prefer a coffin or a bed?
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
There's just another room.
That makes sense.
Have you enjoyed our stay so far?
Yes, I sure have. But she enjoyed the first night where I had company with Sue.
So this would be your
Hello, darling.
I'm glad you are enjoying our services. Was the bed to your liking?
Is there something I can get for you?
It was superb.
Wonderful.
I'd like a bloody steak and a cold carcass, please.
One moment then.
You get the steak, I'll get the cold carcass, dear.
Thank you.
$15. That would be 55 gold coins then, please. my voice is...
Here you go, darling.
Thank you.
Not lit fire.
And here's your bloody steak.
That's very okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Still
you.
comfortable though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is there anything
understandable.
else I can get you?
I do not envy the
And here's your drink, dear.
Thank you very much, darling.
A pleasure.
No, it's. No, it's. He's okay.
Fish and chips,
He'd rather not. I kinda.
I'll be right back then.
I like the cold.
Cupcake don't need to tell you why he doesn't like fat.
I can understand. I mean,
Kind of a walking
Sister,
fire.
would you give me the
Yeah.
map, please?
There should be one right
quite
here.
watered down, unfortunately.
Yes, I'm afraid we cannot
Fish and
move them.
chips is 10 credits, please.
I see. Very well.
Thank you.
Previous patrons have found it amusing to move them around and steal them.
I see. That must be quite annoying.
Yes.
I'll take a glass of the maiden.
Certainly.
Sure got crowded over here, huh?
The customer wants a maiden.
Okay.
Why is it?
you look really familiar.
Would you like with red or white wine?
That looked like a
Red.
gift to you. You wouldn't be the
Red.
first to see
Red?
Yes.
No,
You should
I
try
think
the
I
French
saw
kiss,
you at Lily's
darling.
place.
You'd enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
that. That maybe
that
brings
captain.
you back
Yeah,
too
I was
many
at the
memories
dock.
for my taste.
Oh yeah, that's where I saw you. Hello.
Has to be 80 coins, and please, dear.
Reciprocated, I don't remember you.
Times were different then.
Yeah, it's fine. I usually only go
Very
there to
different.
say hi to Lily and
Thank you.
see how things are going for her. So,
Alright. Thank you, miss.
and also I go there to tease Burst whenever he's working. Mostly over the fact that he literally works everywhere and that he needs to calm down for once.
I feel like that's a lot of people's jobs, is to work everywhere.
I mean, fair, but it seems like every place I go to, I walk in and I see him behind the counter, and it's like, oh my god, dude.
So, let me keep that open for you.
Such a gentleman. Few things in this life are better than a good glass of wine.
I am struggling so much to do the voice. I really wish it was not the case.
Would you like one?
Finish this one.
It wouldn't be the first time.
After I finish this one, darling.
My
Thank
tail
you.
is wrapped around me. The only reason it doesn't look like it's wrapped around me is because it looks weird, so it's wrapped around me.
Okay.
Is that like a guard dog of the place or something? Okay,
Oh
folks.
no. Cupcake is his own man.
No, Cupcake's just. Yeah, Cupcake's just Cupcake.
Hi.
Huh. Alright. Noted, I guess.
Still different.
Yeah.
I would agree. So,
Still different.
leprosy
Cupcake's
or...
been using the term living cadaver.
All of the above.
Let's see.
Cupcake is a scientific undead. Cupcake was brought back by science.
Yeah,
What were they trying to prove?
Mechanics don't need through the sewers.
It's going pretty well.
Okay.
Sounds a lot
You
like
just make people live.
ours.
That's what Cupcake
Fair.
Starting to look
Certainly sounds like something that you would do.
Thank you. Thank you, Birdman. Why the fuck you call you Birdman?
Because my name is Corvus.
You still have
Oh,
that
that's
vibe.
why. Cupcake wouldn't put the two together.
I didn't quite get it.
Oh, father. It's okay. What they're saying can sometimes be pretty dumb.
I need to jam.
I've been thinking about what I should do with it. It's gathering dust in my drawer.
Do whatever you feel is right with it.
Nice to know.
What?
I do not know why.
Suppose I must have been finished.
What?
Oh, nothing. Cupcake just realized he doesn't have thingy set
Oh,
down, so he
hello?
just kind of.
Yes.
Holy having
Friend
I was
has
supposed to
down.
say, you're giving me a look, Cupcake.
You want a maiden? Okay, one moment. White or red wine?
How can you get the look? You can't see.
White. I like the color white.
Okay. Of course.
There we go.
That'll be 80 gold coins, and please, dear.
How much? 18?
80. 80.
80.
It is
Alright, I should
human.
have asked that beforehand.
It is innocent human blood, after all. That's kind of rare.
It's really weird because Nirvana.
Wait, that's the red one. If that's the red one, what's the white one?
That could be true.
They're both the same. You get to.
They're both the same.
I think we.
Oh, I got scared for a second. I got scared for a second.
Place that's like
So the
You
maiden.
think they were serving bath water?
industrial revolution, quote unquote.
Close, but no.
This isn't Saphira.
Victorian, yeah.
Yes, so the maiden is red or white wine mixed with the blood of an innocent.
I don't remember anything about it, but he does.
And currently our supply is a bit low, so the price has gone up in accordance, I'm afraid.
Talks about
It's worth the price.
But here's your 80 bullets.
Thank you.
And here's your maiden.
Thank you.
And thus he was no longer maidenless.
No, it was like all like
Sure,
fish and
maidenless.
stuff. Apparently we lived on near the sea, so like a lot of like our goods were more seafood based.
Ah. We will have a maiden as well, though.
Yeah,
The red variety.
Red, okay.
That is also
Something with
80
the,
gold
fish
pieces.
Fish pie, I don't want to hear about it.
Fish pie is good.
Thank you, dear.
Cupcake,
Always was your preferred.
What's like considered a delicacy then?
You always did prefer it that way, didn't you not?
The book.
There you go.
The book.
Ah, yes. Wine and innocence, both good things.
I found it
He
when
gets
I
that a
still
lot.
enjoyed such things.
How many
I found it
naked
most
for your focus?
annoying. It comes with a lack of
I have
inexperience.
intentionally told some people that he's not sentient, Malleus. But I also have told people that I've tricked a lot of people saying that like, oh, it's just a book that floats. Oh, it's a magical book. Oh, it's my focus. I've intentionally told people like the wrong story many times.
Wish I didn't drink through all of those bottles that Hauser had gotten me before.
Cupcake happy hasn't.
Yeah, because
Yes,
there's some
you
people
went through
that I
those
don't want
quite
knowing that he's my brother, but I'm
quickly, did you not?
fine telling people here, so.
Unfortunately.
Small friend, do not inform it. If you meet council member Malleus, do not
Is that
inform
what they
him.
refer to as
wine.
wine, motherface?
Say yeah.
Here, I'll do you one better. Look what. Oh, Jesus.
Fine.
What?
Oh my.
Not
One
again.
moment.
Should I get ready?
I thought you said this was a quiet place, sister.
Is that meant to happen?
It spilled
I
my
did warn you
drink.
about signal flares. I forgot how much
Call
they
that
shook
a
the
signal
sky.
flare.
Not a false alarm.
Yes, dear, could you get ready, please? That was not a false alarm.
I was gonna ask about something else,
Beth
but
has that big axe.
I'm gonna have to start defending myself now.
No, you would not need to. We will do that
No.
for you. If you'd like to stay indoors for the time being, we will make sure everything is kept to order.
Cupcake watched the army walk.
Alright, Ichi.
No
Back as
screams,
well.
Sure
darling.
that you do.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you.
Never go there. I've heard many stories.
No.
Not so pleasant.
We come from what some would call the
Stand by.
safest place in the waterfront.
Are you combat enabled? You might need to defend the building.
My sister.
Then I'll need to get my weapon from the front with your permission. Alright,
You may.
let's go.
Quick question, just out of curiosity. When people come
If you lose...
do they often just tell the deepest, darkest secrets that they wouldn't tell otherwise?
NS, thank you very much for the tier 1. Thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Mother, are you taking care of the guests inside?
I didn't even meant to this time.
Yes, dear. They're being kept quite well. Let's make sure that the rear entrance is also safeguarded.
I will be monitoring outside.
Maintaining some quietness about what I do.
Real quick.
Tanisa, do you mind watching the main entrance?
Appreciate salty anymore.
You see what Cupcake was not concerned?
Really don't.
Understandable.
You need to be guarded.
With what Cupcake was saying, if you see
No,
Malleus, just
I'll be perfectly fine. There's only 2 ways into the building after all. The front entrance and the rear entrance. Tanzia should have the front entrance,
My
while
lady, no
Simon
one is
the rear.
outside up front at least yet.
Spicing up life.
I don't know if that was a false alarm.
Gothic Victorian.
Worst deeds being known.
Okay, that's
Then I'll keep this entrance guarded.
The stereotype
Keep the people safe.
type of a vampire, but not
I mean,
actually a
I
vampire.
now know the name of
If you see like a really tall guy,
Thank
like
you.
really pale with like black lipstick and some shit, and you just hear him go,
The guests should be fine. We are currently just
no, that's how.
You've just described
trying to find out where they are.
Worst case scenario, we open up the portal.
Indeed.
I don't know. Cupcake no loud character. I don't think he.
I don't see any movement up front.
I will be using my vision. Make sure to use your smell.
Mm-hmm.
Silver has a stain to it.
Alright, you're the one I was following last time.
As long as the front and rear entrances are protected, the patrons should be fine. And you know I can take care of myself as well if it needs be.
Surely. I'm trying to think. Might I know your name, darling? You may refer
Sure.
to me as Leona. Axia.
Model work is important after all, NS.
Yeah, don't be in my position where when you're already like knee deep in it.
Dear me.
Oh, you're with Aegis?
Just that you found the place much easier this time.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Good.
yeah, the whole what I just that stays here, please.
So you came here with your sister?
You become blue.
Yes. She forced me to.
Heard gunshot on bank.
I see.
I'm not saying anything.
No visuals, I assume?
Press gang.
It seems Simon has the rear. Tanzish at the front. Yes, if you could stay with the patrons to make sure that no one slips through, that'd be great. If any of the entrances need reinforcements, then you'll go to where needs it.
Do what you will.
Any signs of movement in the back, Simon?
I respect your decision. I just won't be repeating it.
Family matters.
Cupcake's
Let me see.
Apparently our courier heard gunshots in the distance.
And no,
I
there-
don't see anything.
there was nothing.
Cupcake was even pinging mental things, so Cupcake gonna be right
No
back
gun
in 1
at all.
Enjoy your ping and mental things.
I don't see anything even with my vision, but it also has its.
So you call it up, okay.
You will one day, Arcane, just not right now, because I am still working on the combat model.
In.
Okay.
Stay in. Please.
Where's the shitter? Hang on.
Excuse me, dear.
Okay, okay.
Dear, I can show you where it is. You just had to ask.
Fucking cupcake. Find it.
It is not on the second floor, dear. I'm going to assume he found it.
That is awfully concerning.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have a heartbeat? Hold
He
up.
probably is just. He's probably just choosing to ignore it.
Yeah, you will see the lady will fight one day. Just not right now.
Why don't I swap with your bartender so they can be distracted?
You need to work.
If you would, that'd be great, actually.
He seems a lot more self-aware than I thought.
Your wardrobe. I can almost see through it.
Guess you should never judge a book by its rotting cover.
Oh, you mean my...
Yeah, no, cupcakes, Jill.
They're a little...
I just realized some old
Straps are a little troublesome. I'll have to loosen them.
like some like book pages.
Would you like any more drinks?
Just make sure that you don't let anything out in public.
I'm sure that's just not...
Oh no, none of that should be a concern.
Nirvana says thank you.
Apologies, darling.
And
You're fine.
Thank
He
you,
says
man.
thank you for the compliment.
Not mean to interrupt your speech.
I don't know if it's like the.
My speech? No, I just simply asked if you wanted any new drinks.
Oh no, I didn't mean... Yes, that's what I meant. Another glass would be quite nice, thank you.
Of the maiden?
Yes.
I don't know, a lot of the books
Okay.
we have over at home are imports.
That's another 80 gold pieces then, please.
Virus.
Thank you.
There you are.
Ow, my elbow.
Well, perhaps I shouldn't order so much, considering,
No, you
Well,
shouldn't, or you will slip back into
ingredients.
your wine mother face. You don't want that, do you? Now that we've finally
about
gotten
you,
you
sir?
out of
Actually,
it.
have you ever been to the onsen?
I'm fine. I
Yeah.
simply wish to taste it.
I'm gonna let you know right now, if you ever go to the onsen, the spirits there, if you make an offering, they work wonders.
I hope the quality was to your liking, dear.
I literally made an offering yesterday, and I
quite
said,
nice.
please help me, I'm
Thank
sick.
you.
Yes.
And then I woke up this morning,
It was
and there
good.
was like a little package for me, sitting outside, and it was full of like herbs and tea. And it said, get well soon. And I was like, oh
Tell
my
me,
god.
are you the madame here?
I am indeed.
Go make an offering.
It's a pleasure to make
It
your
sounds.
acquaintance then. I am
I think the only
Vranos,
other time I ever made an
and
offering was
this
during
here
the
is my
Czar's
sister,
conflict.
Lyona.
Vranos and Lyona,
Oh,
did you
don't
say?
know about that?
Yes.
Alright.
I know shit.
And I am Lady Ophelia.
It's the people that are racist against anything.
Pleasure,
Ophelia.
it's a pleasure, my lady.
What a respectable name.
Thank you.
No. This was like, this is when I first
How did you find your travels here?
multiverse. When I was a kid.
This one.
I quite enjoyed it.
She,
Oh,
Yeah, I gave Flowbot
Well,
some healing
I suppose that
candies
is
to
an
give to
insult
people.
context.
Apparently, according to her, she did give them out, so...
she is the one that dragged me here. The traveling guild was
I see.
Because she was going to be fighting.
Thank you for spreading the word.
I had initially learned it from a, well, too talkative skull.
Yeah,
Hmm.
oh god.
A talkative skull, you say?
Suited up zombies.
Yes, they tend to chat whenever she's around.
Especially when they don't have a body. So much
Showed up
bickering.
here, I went to Orlando, Osaka, and they were attacking there, and that was like
Because
the first
they have
time
something to
I
prove.
actually was aware that they existed.
It's like a chihuahua.
Suppose.
Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Now that makes me wonder what a talking chihuahua skull would be like.
Oh,
Dear
goodness.
me.
15 kills that day.
Imagine constant
Now that is
barking.
how you remove someone's ears.
I will
There's
crush
water?
it.
was one of the first few meat rack people to
Would you like something else?
Yes, I would like a steak and kidney pie.
Do you encounter those
Of course, one moment though.
I thought of bringing some of such friends around here
And I
before.
got like weirded out considering
Didn't quite have the time
This
last
would
time.
be the,
I don't think they count as hellhounds. We just
this would be the place to bring them.
Oh, that's fair.
That would be 60 gold pieces then, please, dear.
Lovely.
He's a burning wolf.
Thank you.
Dear me, I've forgotten her name.
Walk around a little bit. Nice talking to you all.
Enjoy.
What was her name again?
Enjoy.
The one that was sitting by us.
There you go.
I forget.
Shame.
I don't think she mentioned a name.
Marauder, I think they were called.
Yes, she led me the rest of the way when I was kind of enjoying watching her fumble around the forest for a while.
What was it called? Marauder. Killed a few of those.
I know you all love your blood, but are there any drinks that may not have that?
Mother, would you come to the back room?
You can
At
have
the back
them
door, I have a present for you.
virgin, which it means no blood. So all of our drinks
Alrighty.
can be made without blood. Tansy, if you could deal with us for a moment.
I'll take care of it.
Floral,
Thank you.
Yes.
fruit-based drinks.
Perhaps the one time I don't prefer it that way.
Yes. We live in an age of wonders, don't we?
You might like. Well, we don't really have anything fruity per se.
Simon. Simon, you said the rear entrance, correct? Ah,
He's still alive. His arm is missing, though.
his arm is missing. I see.
Also, there's one of the runes near the waterfall.
Another one. Our uninvited guest is quite the trespasser.
For the father, your eyes done. You filthy monsters will never live long.
If you could tie him up to make sure he doesn't do anything and make sure he's still somewhat living, we do want to drain him of blood. Sorry.
Of course. You let you down.
Your master of the house wants them alive for information.
For information, I see. Yes, I suppose it would do, but again,
The
it
silver
feels
armor
like
is problematic.
they have silver armor. Is this normal? I thought they would only wear steel. Silver armor. Then yes, for now we should put them into the dungeons. Keep them
He
there.
wears gloves.
If you could carry them and follow me. If you could stay on watch as well, please, Simon. Just in case there's any extra.
For information, the Sitchner is still there.
Your antics Night creatures do not scare me.
I'm afraid your father's not here. Knight of Soul.
Thus, I will be granted with a sweet, sweet death, knowing that my mission was complete.
And what mission was that? Hmm?
To rinse your filthy kind from this plane.
Well, you see, you are an unwanted guest. I don't think I caught your name, but you will tell me in a moment, if you would. This is to keep a secret, if I'm clear.
Mother, would you know how I could dispel one of these holy runes?
Dispel a holy rune. That might be a bit difficult. Perhaps it'll have to be me or maybe Yanis. We will have to wait for Yanis to wake up. But why not, dear? I will deal with it.
It's right by the waterfall.
On top of it, by the bench. Understood.
Yes.
Thank you, dear.
No problem, Mother.
If you would, could you please put him into that cell? His arm is missing, correct? There should be some shackles in those crates over there. If you could shackle his arm to the cage. And then proceed to probably strip him of his armor. He is also weaponless, I assume.
You may strip me of my weapons and my armor. But my belief is still strong, and you will never strip me of that.
It is an awful shame that we don't have someone who can manipulate someone's mind. We could do something quite cool. We could make you forget about your faith.
Is there any other hidden weapons on him? Or notes or anything?
The only thing he will have on him is a note. The note will read as follows. It will have the location of the Vix Inn, and it will have a basic instruction of complete the ritual, give your life for the Father, and don't come back until it's done.
You have found something. Most curious. This is the first I've heard a ritual. But I don't imagine you would be someone who would tell me this. It seems that Evelyn made a good idea to keep him captured for questioning. Thank you again for your services. And what was your name
He
again?
needs immediate medical attention, otherwise he may die. His arm is still missing, remember?
Yes. Tanzia, dear, are you able to treat humans?
I believe so.
If you would come to the dungeon, I need you to patch up a human to make sure he does not die.
I rolled
Yes, ma'am.
a d20,
One
5
moment.
or below, he dies, and I got a 4. Those around you will be able to notice his life essence fading. A pool of blood surrounding him. As you talk, you will notice there is no breathing and no life in this man no longer.
Belay that, Tanzia. It seems he has just passed. Humans are such fragile creatures.
Where are you? I'm trying to find you.
I
can still have a look at him.
I am in the dungeon, dear. However, he has perished. He has just died.
Oh.
Yes, don't worry about it. We will have to just extract the blood and store it. Make sure there's no traces of silver.
Alright.
Would there be any traces of silver in his blood?
Nope.
Okay, so Ophelia's going to use its sanguinate and store the blood into her orb, and then she'll deposit it with the rest of the blood once it's been checked for impurities.
Understood. The body will still be here.
That is a shame. What was your name again, dear?
Rocco Vendale. Still need medical attention. Was shot a few times.
I see. We'll get you that medical treatment very soon. Did you leave the silver armor in the corner? Thank you. Well, we should probably head back up. Again, this place is not public knowledge. So if you could keep this a little secret, that'd be great. You first. Thank you, dear.
I swear to God, Cupcake may not know that what Cupcake will hit you with a brick.
Tanzia,
Yes.
could you please see to his wounds?
As brash as he is quite entertaining.
I suppose.
Thank you, dear.
Let's go somewhere a little more private, please. That way I can help you this time.
Because we're not allowed to go on the island, right?
Are you okay from last time?
I certainly do love that garb.
Hope this doesn't hurt a bit.
Hmm?
There you go.
Your outfit is quite nice.
Thank you. Hometown exclusive.
I trust you, it's just
Cupcake hope he doesn't do this wrong again.
Yeah, when you're in a desert, you kind of have to not cover up too much. Don't want to burn to death.
Just keep the sand out of the places you don't want it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's happening?
Cupcake did something somewhere that it. Don't worry.
Calling me out!
No.
I'm angry.
There you go.
What is this about calling people out?
I'll be out next to the waterfall, Tansy dear. I need to go see this a sigil.
I think things have calmed down. 2 of the patrons have went outside.
Very well. Just be a little bit on alert. Just make sure.
How are you feeling?
Did you want me to show you where the secre is? Or have
Yes,
you...
please, Simon dear. Is there anyone manning the reception?
Still learning.
I don't think at the moment.
What you gonna do?
I wonder if Beatrix ran off too.
I'm going to
Probably doing something with Miss Eden.
With Evelyn, I see.
My friendly.
This is revenge for what you called cupcake earlier.
Okay.
Indeed, we do have a snack.
Oh, this is weird.
Is that another one?
Yeah, I am.
Everett, what is happening now?
I'm confused with what's going on.
Those standing around the symbol will notice it start to glow a brighter color. Almost like something is about to come through.
Prepare, dear. I need you to arm yourself. I suggest you come over here.
My lady, I believe there's another presence.
Disgusting creatures.
Oh shit, I did not get prepared for this.
Please go to the manor as quickly as you can.
It feels like white magic.
I suggest for your own safety, you go to the manor now.
Yeah, let me.
You're not here to help, you're here to be a... Tanzia, can you please make sure that the patrons are safe?
Yes.
Keep an eye on the rear door as well, just in case.
Understood.
I don't have... Oh, sorry. I do not have combat for this model. Please, for your own safety, can you go to the manor. We are dealing with this as we always do. If you stay
What are
outside, they are knights from the House of Soul. Religious fanatics. The House of Soul is a religious group of paladins and the like, you know, holy crusaders. They've come here to cleanse a place.
They're holy?
Yes. You think they were...
Does that matter if I'm holy?
So long as you do not attack us, you are fine and welcome. So please do not cause any
what
problems.
do you think they took me as? Oh, I won't. I just felt a holy presence and I just walked towards it.
This holy presence is not something which I think you associate yourself with. Unless, of course, you follow the House of Soul, in which case this becomes a very difficult...
I don't.
Then you are fine.
Let's be honest, if I was, I wouldn't be asking what it was.
Some people can feign ignorance. Is what, sorry?
No, there's just a plant in my...
Yes, because you're on the unbeaten path. So, dear, if you could please go to the manor, we can take care of this. Not to mention, if you are holy, like you say you are, wouldn't want to, well, cause injury to us or my staff.
Then should I not be at the manor? Unless your staff are not at the manor.
So long as you do not use any holy magic, you should be fine.
I won't, identify means, but that's biological.
How did you hide them last time?
I just put them in my bag. It's not that hard, look.
Please, if you would do that, we don't want to cause a stir. You know, we all hear of undead origin or creatures of the night. If we saw an angel or someone with holy magic, it would be quite a predicament.
Scary, troublesome.
Yes, troublesome. But yes, please. Go inside, have a drink.
Alright. Okay then,
And
but
keep this
if you need
a secret.
some angel for some reason, then maybe an angel a secret?
Yes, you being an angel a secret. We don't want, again, to cause panic.
Then what do I say? I am a vampire?
If someone asks you what you are, to say it's a personal affair.
No sign of anything. I checked both doors.
Alright, then I'll just head back inside.
Mother, I would need you to dispel the
Thank you.
rune, otherwise they
Thank you,
keep
though.
coming back.
I don't know your name, but we can introduce each other later.
I am on my way.
No enemies here, though.
You're trying to dispel it?
Yes.
Rolling. That one.
Should have grabbed this whip.
You're getting hit by a bunch of holy arrows.
Again. By the way, I have a specialty of understanding magic a bit more, so I'm not sure if that reduces the DC.
Pause. All those standing nearby. A nat 1 was rolled. I am now going to roll for both of you.
Oh god.
Chad, I need 2 d20s, please. Oh, who else is near? Oh god.
Oh god. You're.
He's a Doulahan. He's undead.
He is undead.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. You don't have to have a
Can
roll if
somebody
you don't want
possibly
to.
inform me what's going on?
No, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun.
I don't see anything. I just keep getting the earthquakes.
Yes, we're trying to deal with it at the moment, dear. Give me 1 moment.
Understood.
Okay, yeah. How much you want to bet my legs get blown off?
A circle of Steve. Strike hard.
How much you want to bet my legs get blown off?
Oh my god, these rolls are fucking awful.
Great. I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I?
We got like 3-4 corpses like perfectly laying here that we
Yeah,
can, like,
she's probably gonna exsanguinate them.
go at.
I need one more roll.
Dude, join in on the crew of getting death rolled the first session you're here.
You caused this! You caused this!
Welcome to the Vix Inn.
I didn't do shit!
You brought your blight upon these lands.
Ophelia,
Yes.
you will have a 4. Simon, you will have a 5. Near, you have a 12. It's completely fine.
Okay,
Only a couple
at least the
of
patron is fine.
mild burns. Alright, Nietzsche, when you're ready. With a natural 1. You try to dispel the artifact, and it fails.
There's a menu right here, and there's also a menu right over here.
Again.
I would.
Hot mugging.
We have drinks and
Doing it
food.
again? Oh my god.
Rolling. 18.
I have to sit down for this.
Just wait for a second.
Okay.
Are you fine, Simon?
Bones.
Water. There you go.
The two of you have 5 minutes before I have to death roll.
It's free.
Wherever you're hot mugging. Double mugging.
Sorry.
So what would it be? Just like typical medical? But like how'd it work?
Or do we just feast?
Eating bodies, blood will just count as normal healing, but you are not specific. If you're a medic character, then obviously I'll add modifiers, but if you're not, then it is just straight rolls for eating.
Simon.
Just move to the end. Yes.
You may bite. Are you fine?
I'm covered in blood. I don't know how much of it's mine and how much of it is yours.
I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. If you like...
Quick question, since I am an esteemed guest, I do get medical, right? Or do I have to do medical on myself?
You will get medical.
Oh, Simon.
Oh,
with a natural 1.
What the fuck is going on?
1, which is a 2. Oh my god. From Ophelia's magics. It is not enough. You notice yourself becoming dazed, count as normal heat, and almost fading. Your vision becoming black. Ophelia looking at Simon, their wounds are heavy. Silver has cut through his skin.
Yes, if you go to the manor, you should get medical treatment. Ask for Tanzia. She'll be able to treat you.
Okay.
And if you wish to bathe and clean yourself, you can use the second floor facilities.
He took there's like two health potions and one regen potion in like my cabinet. Like Simon here took it from me. If you want, I'll charge you less.
Thank you.
You're a long way, don't expect that.
She sanguinates the corpses. all 4 of them so she can store the blood later on. Is there any silver in the blood, first of all?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, she just
There's no
exsanguinates
traces of
it.
silver. Are you healing yourself at all?
Yes.
Simon, with your time here at the Vix Inn, you've been here for as long as it has existed.
Is he gonna die on his first?
You stand here in the comfort of your lady. Someone known to you. For whatever reason, if you were to leave this world today, at least it would be in the comfort of somebody that you care for. But today is not that day. And as I death roll with a 15, you will live on. And the House of Soul will not take you on this day. Ophelia, with a 12 plus 1, a 13, you were able to heal yourself.
Come, dear. Let us go rest. You fought well today.
I think I almost did something that people call a speed run.
Yes, speedrunning is not something which I'm too fond of, Simon. Although I feel like I'm going to need to feed. Suffer quite a bit of damage there. Tanzia, if you
which one?
would, if you could take Simon to one of the rooms somewhere.
Come.
He is injured, but he will live.
Oh. I can heal him if needed.
I've already given him some, but if you wish to give him extra medical aid, I will not be against it.
Okay. Are you hurt?
Yes. A slash to my back as well as a few holy burns, but I should be fine. I just need to have a bit more blood.
Do you need some of mine?
No, it's fine. I have enough in my blood orb to be able to satiate myself.
So who's the healer? I think you're the healer, but I'm not sure.
Yes, but mine's a specific case. Tanzia, the girl with the blue hair, she'll be able to treat you.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies first.
I mean, the people that were there coming back inside, so I'm assuming they dealt with it.
Hey, Mom.
I mean,
And Beatrix.
I'll have to apologize on behalf of everyone.
There was a big
Since no
explosion
one else
before,
is gonna
but
do
like
it,
I
he's
said, the people that were dealing with it.
I was gonna
came
chase
back
you
in
down,
here,
but
so I'm
you
assuming it's fine.
before, which I mean.
that makes 100% sense. We can as soon as possible. I don't know.
Taking care of it first.
Did you kill it?
It was something about the House of Soul.
More pale than usual. Is he okay?
Chat, could I get a D20, please?
That's what I heard before I got shot in the face by something. And I just ran off. But I'll be fine.
Is it safe to go inside now? Where's the blue-haired girl?
I do believe she's taking care of the lovely Cyrus.
The one but that was behind the bar. I saw her
I'm
outside.
injured too. I would like medical too. I'm still
Please, if
bleeding.
you are injured, come upstairs. One of our medics is upstairs.
Tanzia, there is a patron who is injured as well. Like one with a deep voice and wearing black armor.
If you can come upstairs, that would be great. I'm tending to Simon right now.
Understood.
enjoy your time here at the Vix Inn.
I've never actually got one
Okay,
before, but
what happened
maybe.
to
Meat
rack? And can you take
Meat
this
rack?
gun?
Or a knife? Or a huge sword?
Is it usually this chaotic outside?
I don't think it can carry a
15.
large sword. I don't think that
This is
strong. Honestly, that
technically
strong.
my
I'm
first
not
time
gonna lie.
here. I feel
We can get a medium-sized sword, and because you are sort of short, that
That's
would be
fair.
large to you.
That's fair.
How's that sound? I'm kind of of the knife and the
I just hear some zealous
Yes.
Stab or whatever, right?
Yep, there you go.
These rolls are literally killing me.
So, I brought you here.
And someone else.
Place to rest. Relax. No, just
Way getting in trouble.
Yeah.
The steak is quite nice. Watch this. Start some
I
superficial.
like pudding.
Don't actually start trouble, but as an example.
First time.
As a note, Kaz, I rolled a 15 on my own detriment, so she is not in a state of hunger, so she's fine. Is there anything I can help with? Drinks, food, perhaps?
Whenever there's trouble.
I can take another red maiden. Maiden.
So far, so good.
Red Maiden, certainly. That is 80 gold pieces then, please.
Pretty cool, I think.
I shouldn't drink so much.
You did say about your wine tendencies.
Yes.
Wine is wonderful to enjoy with company.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's ringing bells now.
Although in fairness, brother, I would like to note that at least it's not as addictive.
He's gonna relax for a few minutes. And one in armor is fine too. He just had
Good.
a stitch up his side.
If you could give him a free drink on the house for his
The Fae do
troubles.
know how to make their wine.
Is everybody okay
It's
over here?
quite exhilarating.
Nobody injured?
I'm perfectly fine.
I'm quite well. I stayed inside.
I got shot in the head, but my helmet
If you-
protected it, so I'm fine.
You got shot in the
Do you
head.
wish to give out free drinks?
I had a helmet on.
I will.
I
Here you
think
go,
I should.
dear.
Let me.
Thank you, madame.
Pleasure.
Free drinks.
Sorry, did you say something? I didn't quite hear.
I already had 3 drinks.
Oh no, I was just saying how I got shot in the head, but since I had the helmet on that I think you saw earlier, I was fine.
Is it safe to go outside?
That is great. If you need any medical attention, please let us know, and we will attend to it.
Okay, because I actually do need
I don't think you can help
Nice meeting you.
me.
I know you had plenty, but here's another.
Even if I did needed it.
I'm Sapphire, the book's name is Nirvana.
There's a few ways we can help, although...
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
What are you looking at? Looking thing?
I mean, I wish I could help you with your problem, but it doesn't seem or doesn't sound like
The lady of the
I can do
house over
much.
there if you would like to talk to her.
I am fine. I just need to feed, and I have already done so.
Indulgence is also advice.
Looks kind of cool.
Here's a free drink for you.
Comes along with
Hi,
lots.
Can you?
Oh, thank you.
And
A free drink
Oh.
for you.
Free drinks.
Are you both already talking? I can wait if I need to.
I will be with you in a moment, dear.
no, you can.
Oh, are
No,
you done?
I was just going to ask about, could you educate me on the, like, church or place I kept attacking?
How much would you be willing to pay for?
Perhaps.
What's their deal?
I will need to think about it. Right now, I'm kind of mentally preoccupied.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for your understanding. So, what is it that you want to ask of me?
Well, I was wondering what you would think of merchants, people who come by to trade. Would that be something that you would be tolerable of?
So what if I give you one?
It depends, as long as you have permission beforehand. If you start selling your wares without prior permission, then it might cause a bit of complications. But
Right,
considering you have
right.
asked, yes.
Always informed.
What kind of wares are you selling?
Usually sell a magical enhancement or two, or just a couple recreational items.
I see.
Looked upon his name, I would also.
Will you have any samples of your wares that I can...
Ophelia, this gentleman is paying free free
Silver?
gold for a 3 gold for a bath. If you could escort him.
Certainly.
Thank you.
I'll be with you in a
I
moment,
may
dear.
not have them on me at the moment, but I can go back and retrieve some if you need me to.
As only if you wish. I do not want to take up your time of trivialities, but I would like to see the wares. Not now, it can be some other time.
I don't mind bringing it now. But yeah, whenever you want to.
You can fetch it now and leave it on the table, and I will be with you in a moment. I just need to show my guest here to the bathing rooms. With me, sir.
Ophelia, what is this note that was found on one of the House of Souls?
Yes. Here you go.
Quite a devilish household, I'd say.
Apologies. With me, sir.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, the longer you make me wait, the longer you have to clean up for the blood, so... it's not trouble to me, so...
I'm sorry that you have received injuries from our unwanted guests.
No, I find it a culinary experience.
I see you like the entertainment.
You said someone was British here, I didn't expect
Did you hear
to get stabbed instantly, but I should have.
about the...
Yes.
how allegedly
We should perhaps put out a warning for anyone.
is the reason why
One moment, please. When you said bath, you mean the 3rd floor, right, Kaz?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this way, please.
Kaz, am I supposed to activate the event when it is blue?
No.
No? Okay.
The bathroom is here. You wish to
Thank you.
bathe yourself?
Thank you.
There should be some towels on the rack. But
All
please,
right, thank you.
Yes.
I will use this.
take as much time as you need.
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome. I don't expect you to pay me back.
I'm curious. I've never seen a gazebo before.
Drink all my wine.
That is certainly not wine, sir. I hope
Yes,
you...
but so drunk at a party, Jackie. Hangovers are horrible. Don't do it.
That's going to need to be repaired.
To all staff, you may leave the front and back door open when we are open.
Hmm.
go down there so I can.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I'm gonna go down there so I can grab some more
Wouldn't say his
barrels
name
to
here.
make sure that we're.
Take this.
Me neither, but you know, I'm sorry.
Yes, I can put this away.
Frantic manic energy.
Where is Simon?
He was upstairs. On the couch. Anything else I can get for any of you guys? You're all okay.
Pretty
Am I correct, darling? The lovely woman upstairs is your situation.
The one upstairs, Ophelia is the lady of the house, yes.
Yes, Ophelia is the lady. I meant the other one.
Yes.
The other one.
The one that looks like average.
This one,
work,
yes.
Wait, you're a lady of the
Yes,
house?
very short skirt.
I am indeed. Yes, that is Lord
Oh.
Evelyn. She owns this manor.
Have good hearing.
Ah, yes, the proprietress.
What's your name?
Mm-hmm.
So we are using this term.
Sorry, say it again.
What's your name?
Ophelia.
She does seem
Ophelia
quite lovely,
Rahvenst.
Ophelia.
Little brash in behavior.
Hadel. Or Hay, one of the two.
Hadel.
Mm-hmm.
A pleasure to meet you.
Does it meet you too? I do have a question, actually, since it is a tad bit important. It's something that we talked about outside.
Yes. Is it something that needs to be talked about privately or publicly?
Privately?
Privately.
Darling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember me?
Okay. With me then, please, dear.
Right.
Good to see you again.
You as well. Quite enjoyed last time I was here.
I can imagine.
Is she typically like this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Hey.
She's
Hi.
the bane of my existence.
Oh.
He was once like this.
One French kiss? No, I was not. I was more subtle about it.
What is it that you wish to talk about?
So, we both know what I am, and, you know, some people here do too. Like Pete, for example.
Like
One
whom? Sorry?
year- Like Pete.
Pete.
Pete knows what I am.
Who is
Pete. P-E-E-P. I think I call him.
Peep? I
He
see.
walks around. Yeah.
Hmm.
But since you and I know what I am, would the others, like the staff, or like, you know, the other lady of the house, would they have to know?
Perhaps. But don't worry. I'll be the one who tells them. We don't want you to go around saying that you're in one of those. and causing panic.
Hello there.
Alright, well, it was because I was thinking about it since you're the whole, lady of the house, and you know, I heard that the other lady of the house, I'm sorry for assuming, I think you both are together, and I don't know how couples are with each other sometimes. So I don't know
No.
Have like a
We are
secret type of
not.
thing.
We are not together. She is just simply the lord of this house. She owns it.
Okay, well, so you'd have to know in your way.
Yes, although she doesn't need to know everything. I can, indeed I can.
I guess.
Thank you very much for the role, by the way, Spookin, sorry.
Then I guess just let me know when you're gonna tell her, or when will you?
Give me one moment, I need to consult my mind.
Okay.
Kazuki.
Okay.
If you go to Coven Voice 2, please.
That's really it. I asked in private because you told me not to say anything like this in public.
Yes,
If a patron is an angel, and we know they're an angel, are they still welcome here?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming we would have to tell all the staff that she is an angel, just so they're aware?
Yeah, it's kind of like, how other places deal with suspicious guests and things like that we wouldn't really trust.
Okay.
Just
Understood.
keep a close eye on them.
Okay, we can go back now. Sorry, dear. What was your name again? I am terrible with names. It's going to take a while for me to remember. You know, my age and everything.
Hey or Hadel?
Hadel. I see. Give me one moment. I will inform the rest of my staff that you are an angel.
And
okay, so there is a door there. It's not labeled Star, so part of my mind
what
thinks I
happened?
can pass in, but I don't know.
Me?
So long as you keep your race a secret, you'll be fine. Again, we have people here who are creatures of the night, undead and the like. We are not too fond of holy magic, as I'm sure you'd understand. It would be bad for business, I'm afraid.
I'll keep sure.
Thank you, dear.
I will say it is a tad bit difficult because I don't know if you've seen how I walk or navigate, but I've been touching a lot of things with my hands, especially the walls.
The building itself is not made of dark material, it's just regular wood. But perhaps you should wear gloves for the sake of people you meet.
Oh no, it's not like it's going to hurt them. Though it's because I can't really see. So I kind of navigate through feeling presences and my rings.
I see. That is what you mean.
Yeah. And the thing is, I fly a lot because it's autopilot. So it flies for me.
Have you heard of, what is it called? Glamour?
Staff, just so you're aware, I'm going to be using the room down below.
Glamour?
Your previous beloved lord. I have
Glamour
experience.
is an illusion-based magic which allows you to disguise your appearance in different ways.
I would ask that you do not come down.
But, yes, if you could learn glamour, that would be, I would say, useful for you in hiding your race. For now, I have something which I might need to attend to, so if you excuse me.
Okay.
had the sun nurse tell you that it gets better.
Thank you.
What? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
If you could close the door behind you, please, dear.
Big chair. Oh my God. This is one big chair. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I'm too.
I fall into
Pretty cozy place. I'll make it.
I fall into the river.
I'll sit by the bar and wait.
I think I almost died.
I'm sure she'll be back.
What?
Wrong. I bet she's been.
Glad you did not.
She'll be then.
Good job.
I think we shall.
We need you.
Whoosh and fade. And now I can lift myself on the horse because
Was she born in a barn? Can't just go leaving those things open, Evelyn. Up to no good, Evelyn.
I told you not to come down here.
You said the staff. And this is also my manor. I can go where I please. I also do not want
That
you...
is unfortunately true.
I also do not want you causing any kind of chaos. We just had some invaders after all. The last thing I want is you messing up the ritual.
You wouldn't mind being a doll, would you? Moving his body.
You're serious. You're not joking.
No. Only seems right. He's your lord, not mine.
And he is your sacrificial lamb for your power.
I just moved the body. Please.
Considering you asked so nicely.
The table. You know, I know you mentioned that this place was just made for retreating, helping the patrons get out, but your lord previously left some pretty nifty books in his room. Do you not think I would read half of them?
Perusing our archives, were we?
Yes, you have many useful books.
For purebloods, perhaps. I don't know what kind of useful things are in there for half-bloods.
Well, first of all, how to use your ritual stand.
Oh, goody.
More than just teleporting, as you mentioned.
Really now? That is news to me. Never would have thought.
I need you to do me a service, please. And that is to chain his hands and legs to the table. Once I use this artifact on him, it will bring him out of his state, and he will breathe once again.
You do realize how troublesome that would be? And what if he breaks through his shackles?
Oh, he will not. In the state that he is in, he is going to be far too weak to be able to do anything. Trust me. The artifact I have makes sure of things like that.
You come this far doing things by yourself. Why the sudden difference? Considering you're the one who wants this power, I think you should do at least half of the work.
Well, in case this goes wrong and it blows up half of your inn, you know, I'm sure you would like to be present to stop it in case you have to.
Yes, we wouldn't want that, would we? I mean, this is...
And I also have a couple questions for him.
Do you want to perhaps also shut down his pelvic area? I imagine he might have more room to thrash about. Not what you're thinking of, dear.
I will not be touching that.
His waist, dear. His waist.
I understand you may do that.
You have such aversion to it, so I thought you would be used to these kind of things.
I am not touching any lower half of this man.
My, won't even get your hands dirty. Are you sure you're the same Evelyn Ludwig from many centuries ago? At least you could do is shackle it on that side.
Do it yourself. Oh, I did.
I see. We'll go about it, dear. Do your little magic trick and see how it goes.
Would somebody be able to come to the bar? I have to go take care of an issue. At some point.
Nothing, I suppose.
I'm afraid I'm a little bit preoccupied at the moment, so someone else will have to attend the bar.
Understood.
Wakey, wakey. Sleeping Beauty.
I mean, Ophelia is someone who protects herself, and this is something that she needs to see.
Where am I? Evelyn.
Oh, come now, do not struggle. I think we both knew this day was coming.
Booth? You booth?
Never in a million years.
Tell me, what does the Blooded want with a place like this? Why do they care for helping some pathetic, pitiful little island with their squabbles? They wouldn't do this without purpose, and not just to run some silly business. There's something here, isn't there? Something your people want. What is it?
Is this really your plan?
No, actually, I'm going to extract your heart and get my own power.
So you can become one of us, your own lord. I never thought you to be so ambitious, Evelyn.
I would never dream of wanting to be one of you. Your power, on the other hand, a different story.
Oh, that's what will change you, Evelyn. The power. Once you get a taste for it, you can't stop. And then, soon enough, you'll be having your lavish parties with your own half-blooded slaves.
I feel like I'm already doing that, but with a bunch of full-bloods, so what's different?
It's so cute to see you fight what you become.
It is quite ironic.
I suppose that's what he enjoyed. Ophelia, darling. So good to
Sebastian,
see you
dear.
one last time.
Indeed. You know how these things go.
It's a wonder why such good, full-blooded are kneeling down to such a thing such as this.
You know, it is our code. Not much we can do about it. If we didn't have it, we'd be no better than the human filth.
It is your bloodline to spit and use these ones as you see fit, not to serve. You are full-blooded vampires. Act like it!
Again, dear, the code.
Hold your tongue, Sebastian. Shouldn't you full-blooded lords know better?
It is quite...
To speak to a lady like that? Tisk tisk. Gross.
Don't worry, you're used to it. Curse you, Evelyn. Curse your family.
I'm sorry, were you done talking? I hope you were.
There's no point apologizing now, you've already done the deed.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you go grab me a heart?
I must do everything here, mustn't I? Here, one fresh beating heart. Just as you ordered.
Thank you.
You know, you should make it a habit not to apologize for things you don't mean. It's very unbecoming.
How do you know what I mean and don't mean?
Your tone of voice, dear. Your tone of voice.
I just always sound like a moody bitch.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm
Now,
sorry,
if
dear.
I'm hoping
It's
this
just
works correctly,
business and the code. I'm sorry.
take this and put it into the center.
I will not muddy my hands of your dealings, Evelyn.
Just take it and put it in the center.
Well,
Afraid of a bit of blood.
no, you just had your grip on it a bit too tightly. Normally when a ritual is obtained for such power or such things, you would do it yourself. It risks tampering things. Magic somehow knows that, well, who it's for. If I touch the heart, then the power might somehow go to me. You never know how it could be. He did have a very peculiar taste.
And what do you mean by that?
You're telling me you never tried blood of your own kind? Or of the more pure blood kind?
No, actually. I dabbled in something called Naiad blood. Never had it before. It's a delicacy.
A delicacy? I do wonder what it tastes like. You would show me to some
Better than
naiads
whatever the crap
sometime.
you've been trying.
You don't like human blood? It's a staple.
If I can avoid it, I tend not to enjoy my own kind's blood.
Oh, I see. So it's a half-blood thing is the reason why you do not like that. But yes, quite a peculiar taste. Everyone has their own unique flavour, after all. Especially his, considering he was suffused with so much power. Do you want to try? Come on, dear. You cannot be so shy towards such things. You might be doing it more in the future. As the deceased Lord has said, once you become one of us, you do somehow change.
Ophelia, as I said, I will never be like any of you and your
You say this, but you're doing things that are going to lead down that way.
See, the difference is your kinds don't even do taboo things like this.
Because there's a certain level of grace.
Afraid of breaking your own code. That's all you stick to.
If we did not keep to the code and we broke it, we would know better than the human filth. I've already mentioned this in front of Sebastian and you. Come now, Evelyn. You are half-blood. You have partook in our power. You are changed, different.
I am about to partake in a bit of your power, yes. That does not make me one of you.
Oh, do you miss some of the text in the book? It's quite particular with what things happen when you do these kind of things. You don't think that taking in a pureblood's essence will not taint your own?
I know the rules and the guidelines behind your little book. And I know the consequences of failure. And I know this first attempt can absolutely take my entire essence and soul and kill me. So let's hope it doesn't.
For your sake, dear. My goodness.
I think that will be enough blood.
You could have just slit his throat, his wrists.
No, that was far more enjoyable.
So unrefined.
Okay. I needed a 13 or higher to be a success. Anything below was a fail. And I got a 14.
It would have been quite laughable if you were to have failed on your first attempt to power, Evelyn. I would like to watch you struggle a bit more.
Just press the tap on the side for me.
This green tap, correct? No.
No, not that. Just on the side. Here goes nothing.
Again, you're messing with things beyond your understanding. But who are you to listen to warning, Evelyn? A taste of power. Savor it while it lasts, Evelyn. as it would become much more difficult in the times to come. Bottoms up.
A little anticlimactic, don't you think?
What do you mean? Did you not see the ritual, Evelyn? Did you really think obtaining such power would be glorious? Fantastical? You've been watching too many of those human TV shows. Come again.
I don't know, I expected more lights.
More lights? I mean, have you looked in the mirror? You have a positively dazzling glow.
Oh, thank you, my dear. You may dispose of the body.
Ophelia. One last time. Can you do that thing for me?
The pose you like so much.
Yes. Marvelous, darling.
You did have your peculiarities, didn't you? Well, Father did say that I had to get my hands dirty from time to time. Just didn't think it would be like this. Let's hope she does not... push too many of my buttons. It wouldn't do to kill our little lordling a bit too soon. Farewell, Sebastian, dear. It was good while it lasted. Gotta get someone to throw this out. I'm not lugging that up the stairs. I had just changed this outfit. Gotta wash it again. Guess we're going green today. Oh, now this is adorable. I told you you're messing with things beyond your understanding, Evelyn. Do I leave her here? Beatrix, dear.
What happened?
What happened? She dabbled with things beyond her understanding. She is perfectly fine and alive, do not worry. Regrettably. What is the matter, dear? Headache? Perhaps.
I really should have said that's gonna change you.
I warned her and told her numerous times, but she seems to be relentless in her pursuit of vengeance.
Oathbringer.
Yes, if you could take her to her room. Before you do that, can you please make sure to clean up of any blood? We don't want to cause a stir amongst our patrons. I'll look over the body, don't worry. I do not appreciate the look, Beatrix. It may not be underneath my care, but she's doing this to herself. It'd be a different issue if I was forcing her, or someone else was. She has no one but herself to blame for these shortcomings. Oh, you want me to open the door for you?
Thank you.
What happened?
Evelyn is... Never mind, dear. Just... Half-blood being foolish, as always.
Ah.
I would like you to keep an eye on Beatrix, though. She seems most unagreeable. Not now, just in general.
She did good with the greeting. And the whole
That
showing
is
the
good.
ropes and-
I meant more in terms of her general behavior and demeanor. She seems a bit...
Ah,
How do I put it?
she smells different.
I suppose yes.
Understandable.
You've gotten my good side.
That was my fucking elbow.
He's going to make an offer you can't refuse.
Johnny.
Okay, apparently I'm Johnny now.
You're a rat. We got a squealer. When he uses a squealer with us. I can't think of any more.
Do you need to make an offer that they can't refuse?
Something.
Maybe.
I'm making one of them right now.
Oh goodness. Are you thinking real hard?
I'm not that clever, so it takes me a while to think.
Right, got it. Actually, is there a brain in there?
No.
We're just making out of stone. There is no. Oh.
Or rock.
No rock. Okay.
Is there a rock in the shape of a brain in there?
What happened?
You got what you want. But you need to be careful. Wait. You really should be careful. Like,
My fucking head is killing me. Can you give me some towels?
I have some here.
And water.
So,
put it on, having it off, they put it on, they put it on too long, and then seeing them without it makes them look naked, even though they went around like that for a while.
So it's like if like
similar principles
like
apply to
someone
me.
didn't have
If I kept wearing
clothes.
clothes for too long, I'd probably look naked to most people.
So it's like if you only had a scarf all the time, and then one day you just remove the scarf, and people would be like, "Oh, you're naked."
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Huh. Interesting. I didn't think about that.
Back in my chair.
Hmm.
Well, it most certainly is quiet outside.
Simon, dear,
Good question.
Yes.
you looking for someone or something?
I will be needed soon. The red wilds will.
The man in the rocks.
Red one. Alright. Actually, I should
The
probably
man
go
in
to anyways to-
the rags.
Who helped defending us.
Yes, he is an employee.
Maybe there's some other people.
He's on trial at the moment.
No, the
Why? Wait, are you looking for him?
Well, this is face open. Actually, I can ask.
I offered myself for free for helping us.
We are usually open.
Did you say you offered yourself for free?
4-ish hours or so, typically.
Oh, alright.
Yes, because he helped with the fight.
I see. And I'm assuming he's gone missing if you're looking for him?
I'm following his trail right now.
Ah, wonderful.
You know that.
But if we.
I said wonderful.
What is this? It's a glowing thing on the floor. Is it there?
What do I saw there?
I don't see that. Okay.
Oh,
I don't see anything. My eyes are playing tricks on me.
glowy thing?
Take it, ma'am. Ready whenever you
I
are.
don't see anything.
Man, my eyes have been
Non-existent.
playing
Renee,
tricks on me.
if you can get me a glass, please.
Of course.
Watch this. I don't
Hey,
see a
ma'am.
thing.
I have everything gathered whenever you're ready.
Yes, I am so sorry to keep you waiting. It's been somewhat chaotic today.
Not a problem. I can wait.
No, we can do this now.
Mom,
I'll take out my glass.
Alright, well, anyway, I did say I was gonna head out.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna
Alrighty.
head out.
Yeah.
Oh, farewell,
Of course.
new acquaintance.
Also,
Bye bye.
my name's Ace. Hi, nice meeting you.
Ace, hello, bye, Ace.
What's
There's 2 aces I will have to memorize now.
Oh, is there? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Ace made that suit I was just in.
Let's go down the line of what I usually have on me. Here I've got some healing herbs. It's typical stuff like lavender, mint, rosemary. But there's a couple other special classified ingredients. I don't think it'll affect your kind, but
Got like about.
yeah, typical healing herbs that you can smoke,
Most of the places
inhale,
I go to
add to food.
have, conversion.
Very
they take
versatile.
both.
I see.
So I always keep just a little bit of gold. But
Hmm.
if something
Do you happen to have any of the
This one.
seeds?
gold, even though if I have enough credits
The
to buy
seeds.
I don't
You
carry
know I
enough
do,
gold on
but I
hand to
don't have them on
convert
me.
it right then and there.
Tell you what, if
That's
you ever need
fine.
those,
So
I
I should
can
be able to pay
retrieve them
for
next
it
time.
so long
I have
as-
someone in my care who might be very interested in procuring such things.
What I buy.
But she's not here at the moment, sadly, so
I'm good. I could.
I'll be sure to pass on the message to her though.
Well,
Like the most expensive thing on the menu.
yeah, I wouldn't mind bringing them over here next time.
Wait, why is that?
Might need to charge a bit extra because it's
You get like
showing the classified ingredients that I got, but
Depends on
Of course.
that will work.
You don't have to sell your wares if you don't want to, dear. I'm just asking
I can
in
get
case you
maybe
do.
okayish quality wine for
Mm.
about
I don't think I'd mind.
80. I have 80 gold on me. I can take 100 just in case.
This kind of stuff is kind of my specialty in making. I call it devil's dust.
Hmm.
If you're into pyromancy or just fire in general, this is like a catalyst to make it a lot more of a potent burn. It dissipates after 10 seconds. I'd say a handful. You throw it on someone and it's able to stick to them, kind of glow a purple hue almost, to know that it's working. Then if you manage to put a flame near them, it's kind of like gunpowder, but
I see.
even better.
Most intriguing.
I don't know. I know that
I'm sure there's a few people in my care that would also like something like this. Again, I'll be sure to mention your wares to them when I see them.
Awesome.
They
Awesome.
get a French person and they make you kiss you.
This is a
You don't even need to be French.
little amulet. We can make it into an amulet, necklace, attach it to your ring, but it's made of cinnabar, enchanted cinnabar. Cinnabar is made from high heat and pressure and intensity, so you could probably already guess what kind of resistance will get you. May not get you much with just one. Maybe for a few, like a little bit more than what one can do. Say on a scale of 1 to 10, wearing one amulet will give you like maybe a 2 out of 10 in terms of fire resistance.
I see.
Not a lot.
You should try it out.
Sometimes you might.
Every
have
little bit
to.
helps.
No.
Oh yeah. Hey, you can adorn it in any way, attach it to yourself, and it'll do the job.
Are you sure? Why?
Now these two items are recreational. I wouldn't say they're exactly
It's just a hole.
for use in combat.
There's no tongue there.
This is
also it
a
sounds
Wicker Dreamcatcher.
Oh, it does work.
This is a hometown exclusive. Basically,
Oh, wait, you small
if
child.
you have a dream, it will absorb that. So once you wake up, if you bring any parchment, any paper, any blank sheet, and you put it on top, just touch it anywhere on there. Give it maybe like 20 minutes. You'll be able to write in full detail what you dreamed about.
Because if you're, you said you were gone, right?
Soon.
About
20
3
minutes.
French kisses. I
This
shouldn't
last
spend
one.
so much money.
I was gonna say.
This is a
Yeah.
I'd say this is kind of what we're known for back home, but it's a
Oh, it's
smoking
your
pipe.
specialty.
Now, I'd say so. Not to say that we get high all the time, but smoking pipes like these are, I'd say, pretty. They're the breadwinner. If you thought smoking an herb would be potent, this stuff likes to bump it up twofold, I'd say. If you have a healing herb, it'll definitely get a stronger effect. Or just an herb to get high, you'll definitely be floating for sure. It's also good
So
for
it is an
poisoning if you
amplifier.
ever need to get someone. Yeah. If you ever wanted to offer someone a pipe and you manage to poison it,
The simplicity of wanting it
I
to be
just
one-to-one,
leave them on the floor.
but if we're
Depends
thinking
on
of it
what the poison is,
logistically,
of course.
There are way more credits than there are gold in the world. And gold is supposed to be the highest tier of currency because it
That's
goes
all I
copper,
have.
silver, then gold. So naturally, one gold would be
Well,
way
there's
more
also
than one credit.
platinum, but we spend
Yes,
that.
I think your wares will probably find quite a few purchases here.
It's because
So
you
you're
are a
free to
small
sell them as
child
you see
who can't
fit.
comprehend the mathematical
However, we would probably ask for
Not because I'm a small child.
10% cut.
Because you're talking like... No!
I would prefer you not do business on that.
Because he's talking so complicated.
Alright.
So no to merchants, dear.
4,000 right
I don't think that's for you to do it. Don't you have something to go clean?
There we go. Now, you can probably get
What are they wanting to sell?
credits goodbye there.
These wares on the table here.
Depending on how strong your taste buds are, they're destined
Using
to
magical enhancement, a couple recreational items.
and spicy in my mouth.
Hopefully something that you'll find interesting.
Are they wanting to sell it on the grounds?
You can ask them right here, dear.
I'm asking you.
Actually sit down.
Yes, they want to bring the wares to sell here. And we will get a cut. That is at least what I was proposing. But if it's your decision to not, then it's your decision.
You can do it outside of the inn, just don't do it inside. Where the bar is that understood?
I can absolutely adjust to that. Yeah.
I'm heading back to my quarters. I'm going to call it a night.
Rest well, dear.
Make sure the staff clean and close up soon.
Soon?
obliged.
How soon? The next 15 minutes?
Yes.
Should I ring the clock then? To let people know that we are...
Please do.
We're closing a bit early today. Last call.
Yes.
Oh.
5 minutes, and I'll ring the clock.
Wait, 5 minutes or 15?
15 is when we
minutes will
close in
be-
earnest, but 5 is so you can get your last few drinks in.
Ah. Quick, load yourself with alcohol right now.
Tell you what. Glad we managed to have an agreement.
Once again,
Although you have a little bit of the healing herbs and
I still feel
devil
bad about it
stuff
once again.
as
Sorry
a
about the whole incident.
offer.
Was it this
Thank you.
weekend?
I'm sorry for the difficulties. The new lord is taking some time to get used to, I'm afraid.
I'm trying my best. Me and Sonny
glad
are
we could
trying our
figure out
best
a
to give him a
workaround,
stern telling
regardless.
off and drilling it into his
Of
small
course.
brain that was stupid.
I look forward to our future trade deals in the future.
I have a firearm on my own. In
Mm.
that case, if
Ditto.
he does try anything again, I will.
I'll be heading home now.
This is fair.
Of course.
You take care of yourself.
If you
What
did-
is your
if you
name
do
again?
decide to come back early, you could file a complaint,
me
which
Camille.
would probably get him punished a lot faster.
Did you say canal?
As I'm not sure how many people are talking
Camille.
about what happened. So
Oh, Camille.
here's an
Camille.
idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pleasure to meet you. And I am Ophelia. I'm not too sure if it's been mentioned before.
I've heard the name a couple times
Uh,
here, but I'll definitely remember that, Miss Ophelia.
I didn't hear of the name.
Lady Ophelia. The person who, well, runs this place.
Oh, okay. It is a fine establishment you have here.
Thank you. 150 years in the running.
I'll be on my way now.
We make sure to
Safe
maintain the
travels.
Lady
facilities.
Ophelia.
That's like older than Amon. Which actually isn't that impressive. He just looks really old. He's actually 24.
I'm older than that.
Oh, I mean, retrieve my weapon from the desk.
Yes. I'll be in a second.
Mid-30s.
It might be older than me. Because truth be told, I don't know if I'm like 1,000 billion gazillion years old made of an ancient rock, or if I'm like 3.
Okay.
We will find out soon. Maybe.
Yes.
Who knows?
Let's go with the latter rather than the former.
I just realized something. Technically, at the Rippin ship, I think I'm technically the Rippin ship.
Here you go, dear.
At like 90.
Thank you.
Safe travels, and I hope you enjoyed your stay at the Vix Inn.
Oh, trust me, I very much did. I'll be
Wonderful.
back.
Because we have synthetics like magpie. I think magpie is one of
Are you looking to leave as well, or are you staying?
No, I have a room.
They are very new to this world.
I see.
I'm actually wondering, do you have... the staff have their own rooms?
I'm afraid the staff do not live on the premise.
Oh.
It's only myself and the Lord that lives here. But the staff do have a village they can go to, and they seek residence there.
Oh. I have a second question is, are you hiring?
So it could be really, really, really,
I think we are always looking for possible new employees. However, it's sadly not my say at this point. I would happily give you a trial and see what kind of services you can provide, where you would belong in a lovely family. But the Lord likes to do things a bit differently, so I'll be sure to pass on the word from you to the Lord and say that you're interested.
Of course.
If you excuse me, I need to set up the grandfather clock.
You know what? Fair. I have shit memory too.
It's sort of everything sort of a blur. Then I'm in Zafira, and I'm just lying in streets. Then I stumble into the meat rack.
What's that noise?
Would that be the thing you spoke of?
Closing.
It is.
It is a clock.
Yes, the clock is to signify that people need to start
Astute
leaving
observation.
as we are closing up.
Alrighty, thank you.
I do hope you enjoyed your stays, all of you.
Fine establishment. I may or I may not return.
I left my gun.
Do you require anything else?
Yes.
Yes, well, you guys have a sleeping companion.
Right this way.
Of course,
What was your name, dear?
Actually, I don't even think you all wrote down my name. It's Alexis, but I came in with somebody named Cupcake.
And you're here to reclaim your stuff, correct?
Before you go up.
Ah, yes.
A taste.
What happened?
Here you are.
Thank you.
I think you ordered one of those French people from the bar.
Take it the bell was.
I hope you enjoyed our stay.
I was French.
We'll be closing the main area.
I will be. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Let's see.
Did I just leave? I never actually.
Have
did anything
you
here.
left anything here? Okay, if you have not, then you are free to leave. I hope you enjoyed your stay and have a safe travel.
We'll find something.
It was very lovely, thank you.
It seems it has, yes. She may have leveled, but yes, exactly. The nay is upstairs clear. Are there any other patrons?
I believe we just have 2 guests. This evening, one has requested my services, so I am doing some closing business and taking care of that.
Of course. Are they both staying?
I believe both of them have a room, yes.
Okay. If you need me, I'll be at the, is it the Relic? Is it called the Relic?
I know what you speak of, yes.
Yes, I need to go meet the offerings. It went off quite a lot today, so I imagine it would need a fair bit.
Understood, ma'am.
I remember. Just pass the catch.
To think Evelyn to go through such changes so rapidly. She's only partook of the power for a brief moment, and she's already becoming a bit unruly. She makes my job so much more difficult than it has to be. At least Sebastian had some class, but she needs some training in etiquette. it would probably be quite useful to have a teleportation stone. Having to make the trek up here every time is quite, well, arduous. Is this meant to be blue? Does that mean it's empty?
You notice the bowl is empty.
Okay, is there a reason why it's blue?
No.
Okay. And it's nothing of blood, right?
There has been, yes.
Wait, there has been already? Isn't it not filling up?
It's not all the way full. There
And
is some...
you need to put blood into it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
My dear.
Now this is quite the rarity.
It is not often that I get to speak with you one-on-one.
Very true. It's as often my family which does the offerings. Sadly, is a few too little today.
I have felt that you have used quite a lot of my blessing as of recent. What is the reasoning of this? Is the House of Soul beginning to erupt beneath us once again?
Perhaps. There's a young upstart, a little lordling, has come in and slain the previous Lord Sebastian. And I'm assuming the House of Soul has seen this as a sign of weakness, perhaps. And has led to probably more invasions.
Your recent ongoings. And how do you feel about the change of the winds?
Unstable. But then again, it was the same thing when Sebastian first moved in. Quite a few complications. But it's different with this one. She is a half-blood, and she wants to obtain the power of a pure blood through rituals using the ritual circle. But I don't think she understands the gravitas of the situation. She's messing with things beyond her understanding.
Perhaps you should be the one to teach them, my dear.
Teach them? Do you really think from your viewings of her that she'd be willing to receive teachings? I've tried my best to tutor her.
My dear, all children of this island have my blessing. Full or not.
But she is not of this island. She is an outsider.
And you once were not part of this island. And yet you were molded and born into it. Like the rest that come here.
Very well, I will see what I can do, but if she... continues to be unruly, she's gonna make it difficult. She's already caused problems with the soul. And with the house of the blooded.
My dear Ophelia, you should not blame your woes on another. The House of Soul have been an infection within these lands for many a years, decades. And the blooded, well, of course your people are enemy of many. This is no one person's fault. But we can fix the current ongoings before things get worse, and heed my warning. It will get worse. She is a plague on these lands, I will tell you that. But in a good sense, or a bad, I suppose that's up to you to decide. Her vengeance, it will take her somewhere. But where she wants to go is unclear.
Would it be that it only takes her somewhere and not everyone else with it?
Oh, she will take you with her on her endeavors. You can believe that. But will your people come to see these endeavors as important as she does is another question. And I cannot speak for all the children on my island.
Surely you understand the complications this cause. My father is a lord after all, and if word gets out that she has slain Lord Sebastian, then it might just not be the soul which we have problems with, but the blooded themselves.
My dear, if I must be so brash, your petty squabbles are not of my concern. I have a family, an island, people to take care of. It is not to say I do not care of your concern and your trouble, but this is a path in which you must take. I have granted you sanctity here in my home. I have granted you my blessing and my protection. The rest is for you.
Understood. Very well. I'll try at least to be a bit more welcoming and lenient with the little lordling.
Either way, whatever choice you make will mold your fate as time goes on. Be it if you do or you don't. Each pathway leads to something anew. Just remember your purpose. Now that Sebastian cannot live it up, you must take his seat. You must protect my island when it comes to the call. And your blooded must serve as your mother required.
Of course.
Till next time.
Until next time. of the headaches to come. Could things just not stay at a level for at least a few decades? Always the constant issues and problems. Well, Father did say to get my hands dirty, I guess. Just didn't think like this. Let's hope that her change in attitude does not make things sour. Perhaps give her a bit of time to adapt and tolerate her puberty. I always have Yanis. She becomes a bit too unruly. I have not yet shown that card. But if I show off Yanis, then perhaps you try to convert him against me. Not that he would, but it's always good to think on such things. Perhaps asserting dominance in my own display of what I'm capable of will make her understand that I am to be respected. Having to show my respect to someone of half-blood descent. The night has been long. And I have received quite a few injuries today. That sigil was quite bold of them. In front of the manor, just slightly out of view. How are they getting in? Someone must be leaving them behind. Perhaps Martin or Chloe can... You are still awake, Beatrix?
I'm just enjoying the silence.
Yes, it is quite nice to enjoy the silence once in a while. You'll find there's quite a lot of it here, especially out in the open.
But it's getting late.
Yes. Do take care of Evelyn. She is going through quite the change. But I don't need to tell you that, do I?
We do what it takes to keep us safe.
I'm sure you will, dear. Is there a reason why you're wearing such a frown on your face?
No. just thinking about something very disgusting.
And what is that, dear? If you don't mind to share. You do not have to share.
The first room I gave away.
The first
I needed
room
to clean it twice.
you gave away.
Today.
You had to clean it twice. That is actually quite modest. Sometimes rooms get, well, when Lord Sebastian was here, he would have to have his room cleaned quite regularly, and often would make it messy while the cleaning was happening, as you can imagine. Imagine those kind of situations will occur in the future. But thank you for your hard work today, Beatrix. It is most appreciated.
Sorry I couldn't hear you. I was screaming inside.
You're fine. Well, rest well.
You too.
Luckily, I will generally speak it quieter, which kind of sucks. Hello, Lady Ophelia.
Hello, dear.
Oh, you scared me. I was thinking about asking you up to the room. I'll pay extra.
I've actually not
Aren't
thought
like
about
the-
her rates. Pardon?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, aren't like the ladies off what's it called? Off
That is
Off
up to
limits.
them, I would suppose.
It is up to us, yes.
Okay.
Some prefer to manage, some prefer to get into it. It all depends.
Mhm. However, Evelyn
I've
will
also
need
thought about
to.
asking Evelyn
Yes.
at some point.
If she refuses, then I have to remind her, like, my dear, this is a brothel. Do you not
Yeah,
know
you're
what
gonna
you have got yourself
tease
into?
her about it.
Mm-hmm. You know me.
No, this is my first day here. Well, my first full day here. The last time I was here, I was kind of thinking. I was towards a
Mommy
few.
Ophelia is the best.
I accidentally roamed around here, and then I was like friending, requesting off of. I was requesting off of like random people on my friends list, and then I get invited here, and then
I
I
went
just kind of
straight
like
back
realized what this was.
without going directly through the big hedge at the back. So I was like, all right, find a way to go past it, and I still couldn't find the bridge. Like, fuck. I can't even tell where the limits of my grounds are. I really have a lot of freedom here.
Like, I also went around and I saw like the obelisk thing. I was like, I probably shouldn't be around this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, you shouldn't be there. Well, you can go there, you can peruse.
I followed the stream, so like the water up there.
While I was outside, I actually blinked this a couple times.
Hello?
It's like, no one's nearby, no one sees.
I got it right.
Basically, it's an Eldritch name. You can get it right, wrong. There's no really any wrong way to say it. There's people say Kish Aun, Quish Aun, Quesh Aun, Kish. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, speaking of names, I'm
The
thinking
reasons why I needed to clean the room.
Yeah, I did not cross the bridge.
I came up with
didn't.
like a model, not model, but yeah, like a model number for my character's like synthetic. and it consists
I think
of
I invited you about 3 times to join.
Yes.
Indeed.
And I rejected
Like,
3 times.
you want to come in? No, if you're coming, you might as well stay.
It kind of sucks how long it takes for me to get my voice together.
Voice? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while for me to get into it, especially when I literally just woke up and then went into the session, so my voice was like morning voice. It's like,
Fucking badges.
Oh, yeah, no.
I came back from the dentist.
The badges. The little things.
No, they are not.
Can we see what is new?
I haven't edited them yet, but it's
fair enough.
So I say it again? Wait, sorry, were you talking to me?
No.
Ah, okay.
We just explained annex and like the bag is also the symbol.
I am.
That was the god of the island, yes. That is.
You know, I actually have one of those fucking.
That is right in the back.
They
The
call
goddess
it
of death.
badges, right? Is
The,
it's not
Yeah,
a or
it's
is it
got
a
a
pin?
nice big
Or is it a
tattoo.
pin?
Huh?
Hold on,
Is it a pin or a badge?
I can't read.
Fuck.
I can't
For
read that.
what?
I don't know what that is. I am so
I
sorry.
can't make it
For
a
the-
higher
for the
quality.
thing that she
It's
has on
the
her
story
bag,
of
and that is a shame.
Cain and Abel.
I can't.
On her bag.
I can't.
Show your bag.
Will not leave a mark.
My English is failing me, please.
Okay.
Not bag,
Just get
bag,
first
with
part
a G.
I just realized.
Bag,
I don't
the
know.
No, I
outfit.
can't. I can't even do that.
Oh.
Fuck. I was
The
thinking, well,
backpack?
technically there's a way, but then I'm like, no,
Yeah,
it would
the
burn me too.
backpack.
Okay, okay.
I
Wait a
just
minute,
come
I
to
have a
realize,
solution.
okay.
Lie.
Like what? Okay. What are these? What are these called?
Buttons.
Buttons?
Patches.
They're not
Badges.
buttons.
Badges.
They're like pins.
Buttons.
I would say that. I would say
Pins.
like
Oh,
pins,
pins. Oh, goddamn,
pins
yeah,
or
pins.
badges.
Pins.
The man
It
purse.
is pins. Right. Anyway.
I assume
In
they
real
very
life,
much
I
see
have a pin
themselves
that says
feminine.
huge wiener on it. Don't know
It's a
where I
man
got it
purse,
from.
my guy.
I'd say a one piece.
I was thinking that
This is like a picture of a sausage.
Something
Like,
that shows off
why
the
do I
cheeks,
have this?
definitely.
The moment you realize the woman is really crazy.
But yeah, it's good that you're popping off at the
So
moment,
up there,
NS.
it's just
It's good.
Missing textures.
That's it. She's featureless, so it's like.
You say as you point
yeah,
at her
that's
tit.
I do believe
Yes.
Twitch actually
yeah.
does go
Missing
against
This is all the blood I got
non-humans
from
without
me.
tops as well, though, is unfortunately.
No,
Is
yeah.
anyone still streaming or?
I am. I will turn off my stream in a moment though.
Okay. I will not take off my
Hello,
shirt.
people.
Dear Twitch
It's,
chat, remember to call her
still have
mommy.
nips.
No, don't
Remember.
encourage this. Do not encourage this.
She's mommy.
But I can take off the. I can
Mommy
take off the
Ophelia.
pants 'cause that's
Mommy
not
can't.
on me.
Mommy.
I mean, she is a mother to like 4 people.
Mother.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom.
Well, five
Mama,
people now.
Mama.
Did you cut this
Mama.
one already? I was about
Mama.
to say, remember
Mommy.
chat. Remember
You don't mean that because you actually were like, I value Evelyn more than Ophelia.
It's true. Just give her the
One day I'm gonna make you crazy. Maybe you already are because you're talking to the voice in your head.
No, she just likes to basically play like a villain that just kind of talks to herself. And plus it's, you know, theatrics.
Okay.
You know,
I hope you were a
what
little bit scared.
happens if I just like
Me standing
wait in
there
the
just
middle of
whistling.
the whole? I'm sorry.
I feel like one of these days.
No, she's
I'm
not gonna be
just
scared. Sorry,
by
what
someone
did you want, Snow?
Pulled by another guest here, and they're in
What? No. I was just saying. I was just making a hypothetical question. What if I just come into the middle of the whole fucking inn and just like spread out my wings? I wonder what type of accidental chaos that would have been.
That would be a lot of chaos.
Because I almost did do that before talking to you.
Don't go
Almost
doing
did.
that. What do you mean you
I
can
did
do
not
it,
do that.
but there will be
I
imagine consequences,
I haven't
perhaps?
used it
Consequences.
though. I do have like.
Wait, I'm gonna go turn off my stream.
Probably captured fucking
and not something a little
my
off.
wings used as weapons.
Whether I actually know or not.
something of demonic origin somewhere in the
Right.
is definitely coming, exhuming from her.
I will talk to you for a little bit, chat, before departing. So, yeah, it's good that you're working on the model. Good that you're making loads of progress. Can't wait to see it. Also, it just went to get milk and nothing has changed. went out, got a crippling addiction to nicotine. Oh my god, he's a smoker now. Let's come back with milk and a packet of smokes. But yeah, that is the god of the island, the Lady of Death or Undeath. Sorry. It's either Dinah or Diana. I think it's Dinah. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
I hope you all enjoyed the session. It was. It was around about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. But yeah, you will see me tomorrow for gang, and then also Wednesday will be more of the Vix Inn. So I hope you had a good time. Yeah, it was a good session. You enjoyed yourself? If you like what you saw here today, be sure to give me a follow to see you're notified whenever I go live. And also it helps out the channel greatly, and I appreciate it very, very much. Your goddess is just a business grandma. Yeah. She did sound like a grandma from when Kaz was doing it. Yeah, if you like what you saw today, be sure to give me a follow on Twitch so you get notified whenever I go live. And also it helps the channel out, which I appreciate greatly. I have a Twitter that if you want to follow, you can be notified whenever I go live, but it is non-safe for work, because I do like certain things in there. So no minors, please. And then I also have a Discord channel open, where people can have discussions, talk about the characters, talk about the roleplay, share clips, you know, listen to music, share music, those kind of things. But that will be it for me today. I'm going to go rest, going to go eat, going to do, you know, basic life, general life things, and do some model work, because I need to finish Queen. I want to get it done for tomorrow, in the hopes that I can actually do the magic stuff on Tuesday. Take care, everyone. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Take care of yourself. And yeah, I can't think of anything else, Bertie. Goodbye, everyone. Ta-ta.